The magic is back. A resurgence of ancient wisdom. Magic mushrooms are making a comeback, and they're sparking curiosity all over the globe. Once hidden away, these captivating fungi are now stealing the spotlight. They're no longer just the stuff of legends, or buried in dusty old books. Scientists, doctors, and everyday folks are rediscovering their magic for healing and spiritual journeys. The scientific community is buzzing with excitement over these mushrooms. This isn't just a trend, it's a revival of ancient wisdom. Ancient texts and traditional healers have always known the wonders of these natural marvels. For ages, cultures worldwide have celebrated these sacred plants. They've been used in rituals, ceremonies, and as a bridge to the divine. They knew the power of psilocybin, the magical ingredient, to unlock deep states of consciousness. Now, modern science is catching up. This modern psychedelic renaissance is driven by a wave of scientific discoveries. Researchers are unveiling how psilocybin works wonders in the brain. Rigorous studies are proving psilocybin's power in treating various conditions. From mental health issues to chronic pain, the possibilities are endless. From depression and anxiety to addiction and end-of-life distress, psilocybin is bringing new hope. People are finding relief and fresh perspectives through guided sessions and personal exploration. This revival isn't about escaping reality, but about healing and connecting more deeply with the world around us. It's about finding balance and harmony in our lives. It's about tapping into our innate potential for growth and transformation. By embracing this ancient wisdom, we can unlock new possibilities and foster a deeper connection with ourselves and nature. Psilocybin, the magical molecule in these funky mushrooms, works its magic by dancing with our brains. It loves to groove with serotonin receptors. Serotonin, the mood maestro, orchestrates our feelings, perceptions, and consciousness. When psilocybin joins the party, it kicks off a brain fiesta. It shakes up our usual thought patterns and opens up new avenues of perception. Picture your brain as a well-worn path through a forest. Psilocybin is like a playful breeze, rustling the leaves and revealing hidden trails you never knew were there. This playful breeze helps new connections sprout, boosting neuroplasticity, the brain's superpower to change and adapt. This brain rewiring is the secret sauce behind psilocybin's healing magic. It helps us break free from old, rigid thought patterns and create fresh, healthier ways of thinking and living. Let's dive into the magical world of mushrooms and their ancient rituals. For thousands of years, these mystical fungi have been at the heart of spiritual practices across the globe. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence that ancient cultures everywhere, from the Americas to Europe, Asia, and Africa, held these sacred mushrooms in high regard for their mystical powers. Picture this: shamanic traditions in the Americas, the ancient mysteries of Greece. Mushrooms were the VIPs of spiritual experiences, acting as a magical bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. These weren't just any parties. These were serious, solemn ceremonies conducted with deep reverence and respect. No hedonistic escapism here. These sacred gatherings aim to connect with the divine, seek guidance from the spirit world, and promote community healing. Participants often prepped with fasting and meditation. Shamans and healers use psilocybin mushrooms to enter altered states of consciousness, where they could transcend ordinary reality and gain otherwise inaccessible insights. In these states, they believed they could chat with the gods, receive divine wisdom, and heal the sick. The knowledge they gained was often used to guide their communities. These ancient practices show us that humans have always been curious about consciousness and our place in the cosmos, using sacred plants to explore these mysteries. Their legacy still influences modern spiritual practices today. The 1960s were a wild ride, with psychedelics like psilocybin mushrooms taking center stage in the counterculture movement. But the party didn't last long. The 1970s hit back hard with a no-nonsense crackdown. The infamous war on drugs stormed in, painting these substances as villains and pushing them into the shadows. Psilocybin got slapped with a Schedule I label, deemed as having zero medical value. This heavy-handed approach put a freeze on scientific research. Funding vanished, and scientists were left out in the cold. The result? A wave of fear and myths about psilocybin's potential. But now, as we dive into a new era of psychedelic research, it's clear that the war on drugs held back some seriously promising therapeutic tools. After years in the shadows, psilocybin is stepping into the spotlight for its amazing therapeutic potential. Exciting research shows that, in the right setting with the right support, psilocybin can be a game-changer for mental and emotional health. This psychedelic renaissance is powered by cutting-edge science and a passion for unlocking the full potential of these magical substances. Clinical trials are showing fantastic results for conditions like depression, anxiety, addiction, and even end-of-life distress. Unlike traditional antidepressants, which can have pesky side effects and need long-term use, psilocybin works in a whole new way. It seems to spark lasting changes in the brain and perspective, leading to profound and enduring shifts in consciousness. Welcome to Section 6, Rewiring the Mind Psilocybin for Mental Health. Psilocybin's magic lies in its power to rewire our brains. It shakes up old thought patterns and boosts neuroplasticity, helping folks break free from mental health struggles. Picture a snow globe being shaken, with the snowflakes as our thoughts and feelings. Psilocybin gives it a good shake, letting the snowflakes settle in fresh, unexpected ways. This can spark amazing insights and emotional breakthroughs. For those battling depression, it can bring a burst of hope and connection. And for those with anxiety, it can offer a wave of peace and acceptance. Psilocybin doesn't just cover up the symptoms, it dives deep to tackle the root causes. Psilocybin isn't just for personal healing, it's got the power to bring us together. Scientists are diving into how it can tackle big social issues like addiction, recidivism, and easing end-of-life fears. Psilocybin's magic lies in boosting empathy, compassion, and that warm, fuzzy feeling of interconnectedness. Picture a world where we're all more in tune with ourselves, each other, and the planet. With mindful use, psilocybin could spark a wave of positive social vibes. It might just help us mend rifts, heal old scars, and build a kinder, more just world. Let's dive into the world of psilocybin with a sprinkle of caution and a dash of respect. This magical substance can unlock incredible insights and healing, but it needs to be handled with care. While it's packed with therapeutic potential, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. The psilocybin journey is a wild ride, requiring a thoughtful and mindful approach. The psychedelic experience can be both mind-blowing and challenging, so prep work, integration, and support are key. Set aside some time to ponder your intentions and be ready for whatever comes your way. Team up with trained pros who can guide you and create a safe, supportive space. They can help you navigate tricky moments and make the experience as awesome as possible. Set and setting are everything. The physical space and your emotional vibe play huge roles in shaping your journey. The environment where you take psilocybin and your mindset can make or break the experience. A chill, comfy setting can help you have a more positive and insightful trip. Create a space that feels safe, cozy, and perfect for some deep thinking. And don't forget about intention. Having a clear purpose can steer your experience and help you make the most of it. Why are you diving into the world of psilocybin? What are your goals and dreams? What do you hope to gain from this adventure? Reflecting on these questions can give you clarity and direction. Setting clear intentions can supercharge the therapeutic potential of your journey. By approaching psilocybin with respect, preparation, and clear goals, you can maximize the benefits and navigate the experience safely. Get ready to dive into a new era of psychedelic research. It's time to unlock the magical healing powers of psilocybin. With smart use, ongoing research, and a dash of integration, psilocybin can totally transform lives and heal our world. This once demonized molecule is making a comeback as a beacon of hope and excitement. It's a ticket to reconnect with ourselves, each other, and the magic of existence. Let's step into this new frontier with wisdom, compassion, and a huge respect for these ancient allies. The future of healing is here, and it's time to embrace the transformative magic of psilocybin. Subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Visit